loving, feel so numb. Ride me till I'm about to come. I see you are about to climb. Axel, oh girl, don't be shy. Is you ready? Is you ready, baby? You seem ready. You seem ready, baby. Girl, tonight I won't be selfish. It is all for you. Girl, my bad, I just can't help it. Girl, you taste so good. Loving, feel so numb. Ride me till I'm about to come. I see you are about to climb. Axel, oh girl, don't be shy. Hey, shot is what I'm here for, I'm ready. When you downtown, when I'm around town, I'm ready. Girl, just let me know what's. Girl, just let me know what's.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Child girl, if you're new here, I am Tonia. Girl, I'm a thrift queen, lover of all the things. Girl, if you're into home decor, fashion, style, and thrifting, girl, a little bit of gardening, this is your vibe. So make sure you are subscribed to your girl's channel. Y'all, so we're just gonna jump right into the video. I apologize because I didn't upload a video on Sunday. Girl, jet lag been jet lagging me. Okay, I've been jet lagging. Okay, so jet lag coming back from the trip, and then I had to go to work. So I got back from Bali on Saturday evening, and I had to go to work. I had to go in the office Tuesday and Wednesday last week, and then of course, you know, the 4th of July. So I ended up going back to my parents' house and hung out with them for the 4th. So, girl, I didn't have no video to upload because I have been tired, right? Your girl has been so sleepy. Girl, I was coming home from work sleeping like 13 hours straight. Girl, I was tired. I was in meetings sleeping. Baby, Bali and Doha. I think the Doha layover is probably what kind of messed me up. And then I wasn't feeling well. Y'all, a mess. But I'm back nonetheless, and I wanted to come on and just kind of give my Bali kind of update, kind of get back into the swing of things, of videos. As y'all can tell, I'm in my little closet room right now because I have been, girl, cleaning and purging. I got the rack over there, trying to start getting rid of stuff. Girl, things just have to go, all right? Things just have to go. So, girl, let's just get into Bali. My thoughts, what I feel about the trip, all that good stuff. So, we flew out of Atlanta on Thursday, July the 19th at 7:30 p.m. Child girl, we had flew Qatar Airlines, and girl, we were economy. But baby, when we got to the airport, I did not realize, or none of us realized that, and I got there first, but none of us realized that we could only have one checked bag. That is what completely sucked about it. So my dad took me to the airport, and we couldn't even find parking. Atlanta International, that particular day, it was just ignorant. So we couldn't find parking because my dad was going to help me with my bags, because I had 2 carry-on bags, and then I also had two check bags, and then I had a carry-on bag plus my book bag. Girl, get to the counter. The lady said, no, ma'am, you are only authorized 1 carry-on. And so the carry-on bag that I had all my makeup, jewelry, accessories, items that I wanted to make sure that I had with me. I had an extra outfit, bathing suit. Girl, it just threw me completely off. I had to call my dad. My dad dropped me off, and probably 20 minutes later, I had to tell him to turn around because I needed to empty. I had to get rid of a bag. So I am scrambling in the airport to get rid of stuff. I had to take shoes out the bag, outfits out the bag. It was just a complete mess. So tip number 1, make sure whatever airline you are flying, make sure that you check to make sure how many bags you can have, because that just completely, and then girl, they was weighing the carry-on bag. They was weighing the carry-on, weighing the book bag. It was just, you know, I was like, okay, if this is how the trip is going to start, baby, let it be what it is. So catch our flight, get to Bali. And you guys, Bali wasn't, I'm not going to say Bali wasn't what I expected, but when we landed, I guess I was expecting blue skies and, you know, palm trees, blue skies, blue water, pretty. Girl, we landed in Indonesia for sure, right? And so our first 2 days in Bali, we stayed in Ubud. And Ubud is, I guess, where all the tourists typically stay. That's where the Bali swings, monkey forest. We went to the mountains. We did the coffee plantation. We did the spa. So it was very much given Indonesia. You saw from my blog on Bali. That's how me and my best friend felt. We didn't feel like we really got to Bali until we moved to Kuta. So we stayed in Kuta. That was our second location in Bali. And when we got there, we definitely felt like, okay, now we're in Bali. We finally made it to Bali on day 3. So our first 2 days, we had specific tours that we were doing those 2 days through the travel agent. So my best friend, of course, is a travel agent. So we had already had 2 days planned, you guys. Y'all saw when I did what I'm packing with me for Bali, that I had specifically 2 outfits per day, one for, just day-to-day running around excursions. And then I had, a change of outfit because, you want to come back, take a shower, freshen up, put on something new. And then I had a swimsuit for each day. I took 7 to 8 swimsuits with me. Girl, it completely did not go as planned. Let me tell you something. The excursions, if you are doing things during the day, baby, we were gone all day. We were gone all day. So what I had on for that day, that was just the outfit of the day. And by the time we got back, at least when we stayed at the Sthala, which was a Marriott resort, it was nice. The Sthala was nice. But the pool closed at 7. So it wasn't like we were coming back to get in the pool. And then, of course, when you stay in Ubud, it's not where the beaches are. So your city life, if you're staying in Ubud, you're not getting beach vibes at all. So half the outfits that I took to Bali, I didn't even get a chance to wear because we were gone all day. Not that we were mad at that, but it just filled our entire day. And we just had enough energy when we got back to, get something to eat, shower, go to bed, repeat the next day. So for the second official day that we were in Bali, when we went to Kuta, by the time we got to Kuta, we had planned for our 4th day in Bali. By now, this is the 4th day when we went to Kuta. By the time we got up on the 4th day, was going to do the elephant safari. And then we were doing her birthday dinner on the 4th day. Baby, when we got to our resort in Kuta, we were at that point, we didn't want to do no date, anything. We wanted to be at the resort. We wanted to be at the beach. We wanted to enjoy the pools. That's all we wanted to do. So that was day 4. And that's when I had wore, y'all saw, the leopard swimsuit with the black little frayed pants. So that was the day that I wore that look. Y'all, we stayed at the resort, okay? We spent that day at the resort. We did get out and kind of walk the city. But once we left the resort, y'all, we were back in Indonesia. Like, I'm not giving Bali third world vibes, but it definitely was. It just wasn't what I expected. I just expected it to be beautiful all over. And the streets are busy. The mopeds, motorcycles, scooter things, they everywhere, cars everywhere, roads are narrow, buses, y'all, that's just what Bali gave for me. Our resort, 10 out of 10, would recommend, bomb. You hear me? The Anvaya beach resort, hands down beautiful. If you saw any pictures on Instagram, baby, it was beautiful. The food, the service, top notch, okay? I had 0 complaints. The beach though, y'all, beaches weren't pretty. They were dirty. At least in Kuta, the beaches were not, clean or whatever. But again, staff, location, that was the spot. So once we decided that 4th day that we weren't doing that, we just kind of went around. We walked out into the city. We did decide that we were gonna get tattoos. So we found our tattoo shop. Y'all, this is, I don't know if y'all can see it, but this is my tattoo. I don't even know if y'all can see that. Focus. I'm gonna have to get it redone because there you go. Because I didn't do what I was supposed to do with this, right? By meaning that I did not, girl, I was washing my hands. I was in water, girl. So we found the tattoo spot that day. And then the 4th day was also my best friend's birthday dinner. So that's when I wore the orange and lime dress. Real cute moment. Her birthday dinner was great. We had a good time. And so day 5 was our Gili Island. Y'all, we were going to Gili Island. My best friend wanted to snorkel with the turtles. She wanted to, and then they had an underwater sanctuary that you could see. But y'all, let me give you the story on going to Gili Island. So we got up super early on the 5th day because our transportation was leaving at like 6:45 that morning. So we had to get up. We went to breakfast. Breakfast started at 6. We was able to go get breakfast for the first 30, 45 minutes. And then y'all, we had a 2-hour car ride to the harbor. So get to the harbor to get our tickets for the speedboat that would take us to Gili Island. Well, when we were getting our speedboat tickets, we noticed that a lot of people that were coming up to get us ticket had luggage with them. Y'all, what we did not know was that there's no speedboats coming back to Bali. So we booked our yacht from 2:30 to 7:30. And so we thought, okay, 2:30, 7:30, we'd just, come on back to Bali once we were done. Get to the port, there's no boats coming back. So my best friend wanted to at least go to Gili Island, and she was hoping that once we got to Gili Island, that we would be able to, get a speedboat coming back. Baby, we got to Gili Island, and the guy said, it's illegal. It's illegal for the boats to be on the water past, I think, maybe 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. So there were no boats coming back to Bali after our time slot for the yacht. Needless to say, we lost our money on the yacht. They told us it was pretty much our fault that we didn't, book somewhere to stay. Because I guess typically what people do when they go to Gili Island, they typically stay in Gili Island. You either spend the night or you spend 2 days in Gili Island and then you go back to Bali. We didn't know that. That wasn't on the reservation. That wasn't on the booking information. So we lost, I think, $100 and something a piece because we could not get on the yacht. We ended up, by the time we got to Gili Island, we ended up having maybe an hour and a half that we could hang out just in Gili Island. I was able to get pictures. That day, I wore those cream pants with the denim bikini top, and I just threw on my Pretty Little Thing set, the little brown cow print type thing. I just threw that on top of that. So I didn't get a chance to wear my Gili Island outfit. I didn't get a chance, or my yacht outfit, I didn't get a chance to wear no swimsuits. Mind you, by this time, I've only worn one of my swimsuit looks since I've been in Bali. And so we had to take the L. And when we got there, again, we had an hour and a half before the final speedboat that was going back to Bali. Mind you, it was a 2-hour speedboat ride. So we had to pay for another ticket, another speedboat ticket plus tax to get back to Bali the same day. My best friend definitely was disappointed. That was really the one excursion that she really wanted to do, was to do the Gili Island thing. So, and y'all, I'm not a speedboat girl. I told her, future-wise going forward, baby, if you want to do any type of speedboat and anything, Tonia's not going to be your girl. I'm just, the water, the speedboat, the lumps, the bumps, girl, it just is not my thing. So we had to catch a 2-hour speedboat back to Bali, get in another car, find another ride back to our hotel, which was another 2.5, 3-hour car ride back to our resort. Baby, we were tired. Let me tell you something. We were tired. That did not go as planned at all. So day 6 was another, for me, we were supposed to be doing they were supposed to be going doing the ATVs. We thought we were going to get out and go do the picture that you all see where people have that mirrored look at one of the temples. We thought we were going to, plan to go do that. Baby, we didn't do anything. That Wednesday or Thursday, I knew for Tonia, I wasn't doing anything but being on that yacht, being on that resort. That's all I was doing that day. And that's when I wore the orange with the vintage belts. That was the look that I wore that particular day. Y'all, that was the outfit that I wore that day. Okay? Because after that, we had booked our whole our appointments for the tattoos. So I did change. I did wear the little cutoff skirt, and I just wore the different denim top with that. Just a regular denim top that I had got from Target. I had wore that with that. Baby, that was it. That was my outfits for Bali. I was able to get off the red dress that I got from Zara, the monkey forest look with the animal print and the green pants. I was able to wear that on that day. Half the outfits I took, I didn't get a chance to wear at Bali. Overpacked. I guess didn't know. I mean, you don't know what you don't know. But I'm hoping that helps you guys when you're planning to go. Now, I won't say, I mean, maybe it was our location. Like I said, we stayed in Kuta. And then, we didn't get a chance to do any of the beach clubs we had planned to do. We didn't get a chance to go to the Coral Aquarium restaurant that we had planned to do because we didn't book it in time. And by the time we had, checked to look, it was already reserved and booked. So if you want to do the Coral Aquarium, if you want to go to any of the beach clubs, book that stuff in advance. Know your location. I think because some of the beach clubs from where we were, it was going to be like over an hour and something, 2-hour drive to get to the beach clubs. So we didn't end up, we just didn't do the beach clubs. So a lot of the things that we had planned to do, it didn't happen, y'all. It didn't happen for us in Bali. But what I will say is like, I did love the resort. I did love the resort that we were at. Would I go back to Bali? No, Bali is not on my list of places I want to go back to. Not that we didn't have a good time, but it was cool. But I don't have to go back to Bali. Now, maybe people go to different places. I think Creator, girl, that one. I know people talk about that location, but no. I got other places on the agenda that I want to go to. So, that's my Bali recap. Again, we stayed at 2 locations. So we stayed at the Sthala, which was a Marriott resort. We stayed at the Anvaya Beach Resort, bomb locations. And I think you should go. I mean, the Bali swings. Oh, my Bali swing outfit. I forgot about that. I did wear the 2-piece teal set. That was my Bali swing look. That was great to go do. But y'all, I ain't going back. I'm not going back to Bali. Unless, I got a little piece of man and he paying for, the Bali trip. And he ain't never been before, but I would have to stay back at the same resort that I stayed at unless something just wows me. Now, I know some people go and they do the Airbnb thing. We're just not Airbnb people. I just, safety. We just haven't tapped into doing Airbnbs. I want to do them, though, because I do like, some of the places that people find. But, again, that's an additional expense, especially if you have to provide, you have to get all your food or get a cook or somebody to come do all that for you. So, you decide. I mean, I know a lot of the girlies do that. A lot of girlies stay in the villas that, look like they're overlooking the terrain and all of that. If that's your vibe, recommend doing that. But, if you've never been in Bali, is on your bucket list, I don't want to be the one to discourage you from going. I'm glad I went. I saw. I did. I'm good. So that's your girl's Bali thing. The hair, you guys, I've had several people ask me about the hair, so I got a crochet. Let me tell you something. When I first got this hair done, I was thinking like, oh my God, what did I do? Number one, I felt like, oh God, it's a lot of hair. And then 2, it's synthetic. So it's not, I can't curl it. I can't, wet it. So I knew I wasn't doing anything that was going to cause me to have to get my hair wet. So if you're a swimmer, this look ain't it. Now, I don't know what hair my stylist used, and I was going to take this down because I was feeling like, but I guess maybe the older that it gets, the better that it looks. But, I don't really do a lot of finger play in this hair. And I would have to get my stylist, the Vanity Factor, Danny, who's in Jackson, Mississippi. If you're in Jackson, Mississippi, that's who does my hair when I get my crochets. She was who did my short crochet style. But she has this vacation curls look. Loved it. 8 down. Super cute. I'm going to hold on to it. I've been kind of going back and forth whether or not I wanted to get my braids again, cut my hair. Y'all, I've been just going back through just a hair whole debacle. But I'm going to keep this for now because I do think she's super cute. And yeah, that's, my Bali trip. As far as cost for Bali, you guys, the tickets were under $2,000. Or were they a little bit more? Maybe they were by the time you add tax and stuff. Maybe the tickets were like $2,200. And then our hotel. So we had our 2 hotel stays, our excursions, transportation, airport. We spent about $900, but maybe about $1,000 on that per person. So that just kind of gives you a rundown of cost. Yes, Bali is cheap. Okay. Once you're there, it is inexpensive. You just got to get there, right? So that's just how it is. You're going to pay to get there. And then there's probably, deals and things out there, you guys, that you can find to do the whole, Bali for less. we just went with what we went with. We had a lot of issues the first time because we were supposed to go back in October. We had a lot of issues because I think we booked through Priceline, Expedia, one of them, never again. So we booked directly through Qatar for our airline tickets and through her travel agency for hotels, you know, excursions, things like that. So y'all, I can't think of nothing else. I can't think of nothing else as far as Bali is concerned. They didn't stamp our passports. They gave us a little visa. Visa. You do need a visa. So you do need a visa. We did our visa online. There was a lot of back and forth with, do we need a visa? Do we not need a visa? You need a visa. Okay, get the visa. We did it online. And I'll try to find the link and put it down in the description box in case you want to do it if you're planning to go to Bali. I think it came up to maybe like $30, 30 something dollars. I did take only like $300 cash. I took $300 cash. I exchanged $100 for their money, their currency, and I came back with Bali money. I probably spent less than $500 in Bali. And for the resorts that we were at, they offered us breakfast. At least for the excursions, they did involve lunch on the first 2 days. But when we moved to our resort in Kuta, breakfast came with our stay, but we had to pay for our own lunch and our own dinners. So I probably spent less than $500 the whole entire trip, right? That's a whole week of being out of country. And then on our way back, we stopped in Doha. Y'all, that airport in Doha, girl, I thought I was in a mall. I thought we were in a mall. That's how they have shopping carts in that bad boy. All luxury items, luxury stores. If you are waiting to, buy luxury over there because duty free. Now I won't say that the cost is cheaper because we did do a couple cost comparisons. I was on the fence about a Fendi bag so bad, but they do have duty free, so it'll be tax free. That's the benefit of it, but laid out. When I tell you, I kept referring to that thing as a mall, not an airport. The sea gates went damn near to 100. So that's just the sea gates. That's probably one of the best airports I've ever been in. And we did get a chance to get out and tour Doha. So we did have a 17-hour layover in Doha on our way back. And so we did get out and do a city tour. Bali is hot. Doha, y'all, is hot AF. I don't know if it was 120. Baby, that desert heat, no joke. 10 out of 10, glad that we were able to get out and go see a little bit of Doha. I don't know if that's just a location people just say, I'm just going to go to Doha. But, at least for the experience of having been there, girl, the city life, the architecture there, it was dope to see. Very religious country. So, you see a lot of the, men in their full, garments. But it was dope to see. So I do recommend, if you have a little bit of a layover in Doha, take the opportunity to get out and go see it while you're there. Because your girl ain't going back on that side. I'm telling you right now. Now, I do want to go back to Thailand. Maldives is another location I wouldn't mind going to. But y'all, that is Bali, Doha in a nutshell. If you have any questions about the trip, feel free to leave them down below. I hope you enjoyed the Bali vlog. I'm probably just going to do reels and shorts of the outfits that I didn't take to Bali. Might as well, get some type of use out of those looks. But your girl will be back this week. I'm back thrifting. I'm back trying to get into my thrift vibe. I'm also purging. I know some of you are not on Instagram, but girl, follow me on Instagram because I do have live sales on there. I will make a post when I get ready to go live on Instagram. I might even try to squeeze that in today, which is Tuesday. We'll see. I'm in the closet. I'm working. I'm cleaning. Trying to get it together. Trying to get this content thing together. But I love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe before you roll out. Your girl, I'll catch you on the next video, girl. Bye, y'all.